What's up, guys? This is the Phenomenal Ones. Just making a quick video. I said I was going to do an Elite ringside exclusive cane. I already own the ringside exclusive cane, but we're going to be doing another one with Elite Series 63. I didn't really think about putting it on video because I totally forgot until after I got started. But this is the mask I got done so far, and I've already painted on some of the singlet. I think next we're going to go for the red straps, and we'll go from there. So I just redone my second coat of black on cane, or on my custom cane, and next I think I'm just going to go, you're going to look at the real prop now, the real figure. I think that I'm going to go for this light shades of brown in this singlet, and then after I do that, I think I'm going to go for these little red straps. Let's just find out what happens. So as you can see now that I just did this brown coat of paint on him, next we're going to go for these red straps, and we're going to see how it turns out. Okay, I'm back. So I painted these red straps as a lot like this one. So we are not completely done with them. We're going to let it dry. We're going to go over another coat, and right in there we're going to kind of touch that up where it would have like this little black looking triangle thing inside there, and then we're going to touch it up, and we're going to come in here with buckles and stuff. So let's let this dry, and we'll come back in and do a second coat, and we'll see how it turns out from there. Okay, I am back, and as you can see here, I went over this again and did my second color of the red outline. Next we are going to go for the back of the figure, and I'm going to touch up this brown back here, and after we get done with that brown touch up, as you can see here on the real figure, we're going to come back here and do the straps on the back. So let's just hope this turns out right. Okay, once again I am back. So what I have done is I have just went back over this brown first. I did my second coat on that. So we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to come in here and we're going to do the buckles on the back. We're going to do the buckles on the back first. And then when we're done with those, we're going to start adding the buckles and his red lines on his attire. But really quick, I'd like to show you guys the head scan. Honey, do me a favor. Hold this phone really quick, just like this. I have no tripod. Just hold it just like that. So as you can see here, Elite 63 Series Kane. He was from the Authority, and he had hair. So what I've done is I used 100% pure acetone and removed all of the hair onto Kane. And I put the eyeliner onto him to give him his 2003 unmasking look when he turned heel and chokeslammed RVD, sadly. Anyways, guys, we're going to let this dry a little bit, and then we're going to come back in here and we're going to focus on those lines, and we're going to see how it turns out. And I want to keep in mind for anybody that is following this video, if you are trying to do this custom, the very thing you want to maintain is a stress level. So I highly suggest, like, if you're an adult and if you smoke or dip or something like that, put a pinch of snuff or something in your jaw, because this is very time consuming. It's kind of frustrating. If you're a kid, make sure you have a very clean mindset, and always remember, a shaky hand is going to give you a shit custom. The best thing you can keep when you're doing a custom action figure is a very still mind frame and a very, very still hand. Alright, well, we're going to let the bat dry, and then we're just going to go back over the bat and do the red buckles, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I am back again, and as you can see, the front of my cane is dried. So what we are going to be working on next, like I said, was the back of Kane. So I just put the, as you can see here from the original, as you can see now I have done this, as you can see it's kind of sloppy and it's wet. So we're going to have to let this dry, and we're going to have to go over it again, just like we did with the front. And as well, also, like I said, I did not really remember to put this on video, so I kind of started late, and I already done the head and mask by the time I just remembered, like, oh shit, this is supposed to go to YouTube. But anyways, I have done the mask and the head sculpt as well, and I mean, this is starting to really look good. But yeah, like, we just need to let this dry, and we're going to go again. And I want to point this out as well. You can see this cane has a really, really loose arm. And in this video as well, I'm going to show you how to fix loose jointed figures. Just stick around and we will get to that as soon as possible. We're going to let this dry and we're going to go back over the buckles. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, my front is completely dried and we are working on the back to dry. And when you compare the two figures, you come out with just about the same thing. I got one more line to go, which is going to lead right up there to the middle, and we're about to start with that right now. Okay, so as you can see here, I think that I have just about got the back parts of Kane done. Now you can see they kind of both match up a little bit. We're going to let the back dry, and then we're going to go over it just one last time. But in the meantime, since the front looks better, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with these little black buckles. You can probably see them on Kane, but we're going to start with these little black buckles. And we're going to do these little silver looking buckles inside there. And once I get done with that, we will show you how he turned out. Okay guys, so we're still waiting on the back to dry a little bit. I still haven't got to go over that, but here we go. I've already added the buckles to the figure. I'm going to redo the bottom, these little 3 dot things down here, because I didn't like the way those turned out so much. But so far, here's our custom Elite Ringside Collectibles Kane. And we're going to go ahead and redo these 3 little buttons on the bottom. And we're going to still wait on this to dry. I mean, hopefully it dries sometime today, because I'm literally sitting on the floor to do this custom, and my ass is starting to hurt. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and do these 3 dots. And then hopefully sooner or later we can work on these bottoms. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have finished my buckles. And then again, I have just went over this again with a second coat of paint. And I think that looks fine just the way it is, so we're going to leave it alone. Next, I'm coming over here and I'm just going to do these little... let me see if I can get it stacked up. We're going to go over here, we're going to do these little red things across Kane's pants on his leg, and then we're gonna, after that, we're gonna try to do these little brown flame looking spike things. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the boots yet. I'm probably gonna have to just wait and get a Dremel first, or Dremel first, and then do that. But as far as for now, at least I'm gonna attempt it and try it. It's probably gonna turn out crappy, but we'll just do it again when we get a Dremel. But for now, let's go ahead and get these buckles on Kane's pants done.
It ain't in here.
So as you can see, I've already just got this piece right here done. I got the 2 red lines on the leg. We're going to go ahead and let those dry. And I'm going to go over it again with a second coat. And then we'll start working on the buckles. And I'll show you guys how it turned out. But so far, this is what we got. Working with custom Ringside Collectibles Kane. Compare it to the original. It's starting to turn out pretty nice, guys. I like it. And another thing, we got this armband. I just painted it to make it bigger, and we still got to do the little thumbtacked pen dot things in the arm. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with that while we're waiting on other things to dry. Alrighty, so as you can see, my camera isn't worth a damn, but I already put the little dots in the arm. It's very difficult to see, but anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this all for now, and I'm going to start a part 2 video so I can use the flash. But anyway, stick around. Part 2 should be not even 2 minutes long.